So you want to start an online Pokemon business. You might have seen a Poke-NE video and you're like, dude, this shit looks easy. I'm going to make bank. Okay, you might have even seen a video of mine and you're like, man, I could really do this. This is too easy. Real quick, shout out to everybody that bought some Mega Dream off the store. Those should be getting shipped out today. Though, since I live in Virginia, we have a weather advisory and everything is closed for 2 inches of snow. Listen, I think this is probably one of the most important videos that I've made on this channel. I don't want people to get confused that selling sealed product is easy, because it is not. It is not easy, in my opinion. It is probably the most challenging, unfulfilling thing that you're gonna be able to do. And it will be worth it potentially, guys. But most people are going to fail, especially with the new business. That's not even just Pokemon related. I think for 99% of people, sealed is not the way to go. There's gonna be a million reasons why. The dark side of this, guys. And where this video stems from is while I was live streaming yesterday, so many people were reaching out and asking questions, which is awesome, thank you. But I don't think they really understood the dark side of this. They're very undercapitalized. Let's talk about that first. Do you have the money for this? Not to get started. I'm not talking about do you have enough money to buy boxes, to buy shelves, to get whatever, right? You don't have to have necessarily everything in the beginning. That's the easy part, right? Buying little things, okay? I'm talking the big picture here. Do you have enough inventory for your store? Do you have $10,000, $20,000 worth of inventory? Because if you don't, what's the point? You can do it, sure, you can start. Anybody can start. But the truth is, guys, once you start, if you can't replace that product quickly, if you can't get it for a good price, you are up against Goliaths that have distro, right? Specifically to sealed product only. I'm not trying to discourage you from starting a card business. That's completely different. You can do that. That's easy. Anybody could do that. No problem. Go to your local show, go to your local Target, blah, blah, blah. Go do that. That's great. Anybody can do that. Sealed is probably not a smart move for most of you. Sealed is terrible for most people because when the market turns like it has, right? October's been terrible. November was dog shit. December has been very slow as well. When the market turns, guess what? Even if you were lucky enough to find something for 75 or 80%, which believe me, most of you are not going to be able to, at least in a scale that actually matters, that people are going to want to buy from. Not one or two, but 10, 20, 50, 100 of the product. You're probably not going to be able to do that. Even if you paid 75, 80% 3-4 months ago for your inventory, well, guess what? It's gone down 20%. So now you're maybe breaking even or losing money. But you know who isn't losing money? It's all the people that have distro. Because for them, since they're paying under MSRP, the entire market, we would need a full-on bear market crash for them to lose money. That's what you're up against when you get involved in sealed. Sealed is kind of like endgame stuff here, guys. This is not something I recommend at all that you start off with. At the end of the day, if Poke-NE, right, if the entire market crashes, let's just pretend he's paying $35 in ETB. Now he can't charge 80. You have to charge 80 for Phantasmal Flames because you bought it a month or 2 or 3 ago for 80, or else you lose money. But guess what? He can go down to 70. If the market goes down to 70, no problem. He can go to 65, he can go to 60 and still make bank. But guess what happens to you? You are now losing your shirt off, wondering, are you gonna be able to even make your money back? And let's just say, you know what? I'm going to turn this into the investment side. I'm going to put this in my investment room. Okay, great. So now you're not running a business anymore. Now you bought a bunch of product super high, which at the time was a deal, but if you didn't sell it quick enough, if you didn't sell out, now it's in this investment room. Great. So you can wait 3 years. Great. Next bull run, it's going to appreciate and you make a bunch of money. Not a business move. You understand what I'm saying? Sealed is probably not for most people. I think everybody thinks about some of the obvious stuff like losing time with your kids, losing time with loved ones, losing time for some of your hobbies. Those are like the most cookie cutter things, right? Obviously, I'm here to tell you, man, you're going to lose time with your family 100% as your store grows. I'm only at like $30,000 of sales. Shout out to all of you. We just hit $30,000 in sales on our Shopify. There are going to be choices that you have to make that are negatively going to affect you in other ways. It's like what you do here affects you over here. And what you do here affects you on the other side. Hey, Dad, can we watch this movie together? Oh, I can. I got all these orders, right? You've affected a relationship with your kid. Or you can say, yeah, let's go out and let's watch that movie, little Timmy, little Susie. That's awesome. But now it's almost bedtime for you. Oh, crap. Guess what? Now you're going to have to lose a lot of sleep. And the first time you lose a bunch of sleep, it's not a big deal. But as you get older, you guys know, right? You need that sleep. No problem. I stayed up till 1 a.m., 3 a.m., and I went to my job at 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning the next day. The first time you do it's not a big deal. But if you have to do it the second time, even if you have to do this 2 or 3 times in a row, now the sacrifice is affecting your job, right? So while this hobby that you're ruining your life for, I don't want to say ruining, but it kind of ruins your mind in a way sometimes if you allow it to. This is really the dark side of it, guys. The more you grow, the more it's going to affect you. The more you give into it, the more it takes away from other things. So this balance, this work balance, Pokey has mentioned this a couple times. Again, far more superior than me. Definitely watch some videos on that from him. He knows what he's talking about. But if you're working a full-time career and you have kids, man, there's gonna be a lot of sacrifice and it sucks. If you are undercapitalized, I just keep hitting on this because it's so freaking important. You are not only gonna not have enough inventory, you're not gonna have enough product to get back into your store once you sell that to replenish that, but more importantly, you're not gonna be able to take advantage of the deals that come in. I know Rudy always talks about a physical store. These days, he's recommending closer to $150,000, and it used to be like $50,000. I'm gonna say, and it kind of changes from person to person, for sealed, dude, if you don't have like $50,000, forget about it. Do not start a sealed Pokemon business. I started this business with about $120,000 that I was willing to spend. I have not spent that, just fair warning, I have not spent even close to $120,000, but I'm ready and prepared to spend up to about $120,000 at this moment. I wouldn't mind going higher than that long term, but I'm just saying, before even starting, I said I'm willing to commit $120,000. Do you have that kind of money? Do you even have $20,000? I don't know. But from what I saw in the live stream yesterday, from what I saw, most people have like $1,000 and that's what they're starting with, or a couple thousand. Dude, I'm telling you, just go do singles. Just go to stores, do your little Target thing, flip that, do your little botting thing, blah, blah, blah. Go do that, man. That's great. Go do all that because this is not for you. This is literally end game stuff, guys, and it is not for everybody. This is not for like, I'm coming off the street, broke Timmy, ready to start a business. No, dude, please go get your singles, go flip that shit on TCG, go do that. That's the safe approach, guys. This is not for everybody. Let me give you an example here, guys. In the last 10 days, I've taken advantage of probably 4 fairly sized medium deals, and you wouldn't be able to do that if you didn't have cash reserve, cash on the sideline. The first one, I just purchased 151 booster bundles. The only way I could get them for $20 under market, each one plus shipping, was that if I bought all 47. Do you have enough money for your entire store's inventory, which by the way, is probably not selling right now because you more than likely paid a lot of money for them at 75 or 80%, maybe even 85%. Do you have enough money for all that shit to sit on your store plus buy 47 151 booster bundles? That's an easy $4,000, right? So that's one of them. Do you have that kind of money sitting on the sideline? The next one, Surging Sparks. Somebody was selling 24 booster boxes. You will not be able to take advantage of these deals if you do not have the money, if you are undercapitalized. That was another $7,000 because they were like $30 each under market if I bought them all. Of course I'm going to buy that. Why wouldn't I buy that? That's 2 right there, folks. 3, Stellar Crown Pokemon Center is on fire sale right now. They used to be $200 like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Now somebody was selling them for $100, $105 if I bought all of them. Guess what I did? I bought all of them. Now, do you have enough money for all 3 of those deals? Do you? Because if you don't, you are fucked. You're never going to get inventory. You are up against Goliaths. Like I said, Pokey, Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. Again, they're not your direct competition. I'm just letting you know that there are people in between you being brand new, me, and like, you know, every step in between, and they are willing and they have the money to scoop it up. If you don't want product, again, they use distro, so they don't need to do that. But there's other people who don't have distro that have hundreds of thousands of dollars waiting to take those opportunities. And if you don't have enough money, just forget about it. It is not for you. Sealed product is more than likely not for you. I can't stress this enough, guys. If you don't have that self-drive, it'll never work out for you. I have always wanted to run a business. I have always wanted to be a millionaire my entire life. I'll never forget. I was 8 or 9 years old in my trampoline, the back of Maryland, and I remember on summer break just looking out over the grass and thinking like how bad I wanted to be a millionaire. 8 or 9 years old, bro. At 8 or 9 years old, I was running a lemonade stand making $30 every single day. This is back in the 90s. That's probably the equivalent of like $100 these days as a child. Then I would go door to door with my lawn service as a 9-year-old, bro, knocking on everybody's door, making 10, 15 bucks a pop on the lawn service. That's how I would get a trampoline and a bike and a skateboard. My parents wouldn't buy me shit as a kid, and that's okay. It never went away from me. That flame has always been lit ever since I was a child. There was no one who motivated me. No one said, hey, DJ, you should be super rich one day. I saw someone rich once upon a time, don't know when, and it kicked in for me. And as a 36-year-old man, it's never gone away. My drive, my flame is just so bright, and there's nothing that's going to blow that out. Like, seriously, you have to be sick and twisted to want to really get involved in this sector, guys. You know what I do for fun? Let me tell you. Genuine fun. I actually enjoy it. I like looking up quarterly earnings in the stock world, annual reports. I like looking at the numbers. I like learning about business content. Doesn't even have to be Pokemon business, finances. I love learning about, little things like Forex, which I don't trade or anything, but I like interesting macroeconomics, microeconomics, how things work and effect of money. I'm not sitting there on my ass watching Netflix. I'm not sitting there, just having fun on video games and drinking beers with my friends, dude. My entertainment is watching things on YouTube and learning. Only learning. That is genuinely what I like. Most people hate learning. Most people hate finding out the research and stuff. That for me is my entertainment. I genuinely enjoy it. Do you have that flame? Because if you don't have that flame, if you don't have that desire, if that flame literally cannot go out for you, this is not for you. Please stick to singles, stick to your little TCG, eBay flips and shit. That is perfect for you. Do not go up against the Goliaths in this. I'm telling you, sealed product would not be for you. I know this probably sounds bad throughout this video. By this point, you're like, wow, man, maybe DJ just thinks business sucks. Maybe he wishes he never did it. Oh, it's the complete opposite, my friends. I love doing this. I thrive under pressure. I genuinely enjoy it, dude. I love the stress. For me, I like it. It's great. It is awesome. But I don't think most people are going to like that. And most people probably just want the money. They just want the result. I don't need money. I have money. I've had money for the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I don't need money. That's not what I desire. And so if you're just trying to make a bunch of money, there's way better ways to make money, dude. Go into the S&P 500, max out your Roth IRA. You'll make money. By the time you're 65, you'll be probably a multimillionaire. That's fine. This is for somebody that needs something else, that desires something else. You understand? You have to be sick. I love to chase the number. When I see another 5,000 added to the store, it's not because I made $5,000. I don't care. Like I said, I already have money before I even started this journey. For me, it's the accomplishment. I chase accomplishments. You see, that's weird, right? How many people are weird like me? There's not many people weird like me. I am just so excited to hit 6 figures in the business because that's the next achievement. And then there's going to be another milestone, right? 150, 200K, $250,000, $500,000. That is what keeps me happy. I don't even know what my gains and losses at the moment. I'd have to check on Shopify. I don't care. Like I said, I don't do it for that, dude. It makes me happy. It satisfies me. And that doesn't satisfy most people. Most people are going to get satisfied hanging out with their friends, playing guitar, getting high or some shit, or getting drunk and stuff. And that sounds great, man. That's not what satisfies me, man. That's not what does it for me. If I go out to a public social event or something, I'm not even thinking about the conversation that we're having together. I'm thinking about, damn, I need to go pack some boxes, or I need to go invest some more money into this or that. I am constantly thinking, how can we get more money and how can we do it? But not for the sake of getting money. It's just the accomplishment of getting a higher number. Does that make sense? It's a weird mindset, guys. The amount of risk that you are putting yourself in by trying to get involved in sealed product. Dude, I'm telling you, how crazy do you want this discussion to be? Because at the very top, we're talking Costco. Are you Costco? No. Are you Target? No. Are you Walmart? No. Are you Sam's Club? No. Going lower than that, right? Now you're talking about people that have a different distro in a different way, right? They have stores and stuff, and then below that, who knows how low or high, I don't really know all the details of PokeNEs and your Pokemarts and your non-TCGs, your Rudies of the world. Below that, middle, a little bit smaller than them, blah, 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 blah. And you're trying to get into that industry? You sick fuck. You have to be sick trying to get into that industry, dude. That is where the big dogs are, man, long term. Are you trying to be a big dog? Are you trying to be a big shot or something? Like, dude, are you sure you really want to get involved in sealed? I don't think you do. But if you do, if you are really willing to get involved in that journey, my friend, good for you. After hearing all this, there's way more than this, guys. I'm not going to put it all into one video. If you really are still interested at that point, oh, my friends, you are sick. Welcome to the club. There's only a few select people that are stupid enough, crazy enough to do this. Oh my God, good luck on your adventure. Yeah, I think I've rambled enough for today. In summary, I'm not here to discourage you. I'm just here to tell you the warnings. If you made it to the end of the video, put in hashtag water. Hashtag water. I genuinely think if you watch this and, you know, I don't want to say aroused, that's a weird word, but if you got like excited from like the warning signs, good luck, dude. Like you might make it, you might make it. I hope you do. I hope you do. PokeNE did tell me in his warning video to me, he said, I can tell that you're going to make it and people love you now, but when you do make it, they won't love you anymore. And so like the more successful you become, this is basically what he was saying, the more successful that you become, the more you're going to be hated. So like when you first start off on YouTube, oh dude, good job on the store, bro, good job. But as you grow and grow and grow and you get all this product and everybody wishes they had the product that you had and all the money you had, they don't see the pain. They don't see the struggle. They don't see the risk. They don't see you sending money to some random person in Japan, risking it all, hoping that they even send you something, right? They don't see all the dark side, right? The scary times, the bad parts. They don't see the struggle. They just see, I get it $5 cheaper on Amazon, right? You see what I'm saying? That's all they care about. So yeah, just be prepared. I love you guys. Hashtag water. Appreciate y'all. New video coming out probably tomorrow or the day after. Peace.